Welcome back, everyone. Michaela, we love this time of the year. It's Super Bowl. It's time for our second annual Super Bowl Roundtable. And, of course, we're bringing out all the special guests today.
Absolutely. We have some very special guests. Not only do we have you.
Well, thank you.
And we have our favorite doctor, Dr. John Dial, is here to give us a scientific perspective, but also the man loves some football. But last but not least, let's introduce our very special guest commentator. This is KERRY RHODES, Cardinal safety, and you're here to talk about some things that are special to you, but also lend your expertise. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Great morning.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that this Super Bowl, we've got a sibling rivalry going on. Which do you think? How do you think that's all going to play out? And which brother do you think is going to dominate?
I think Jim Harbaugh's going to get it, and I'm a Bay Area fan of all sports. I went to school out there, so I'm leaning heavily towards everything coming out of San Francisco area.
And what about you guys? What are you thinking?
You know what I think is a very, very crazy dynamic. I mean, for Jim to come out and win this thing, because I think San Fran's going to win.
Do you?
Just the parents of both coaches.
How did they know who to cheer for? Because they're going to get it on one end or the other, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to get a winner and they're going to get a loser. So they got to console one of the guys.
Right, exactly. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? I'm rooting for the Ravens. I just have to.
Because I was going to say a little worried that we're leaning heavily to that.
But I wanted to ask Kerry, because Kerry is a defensive player.
Yeah.
And we're talking about two really good defenses here. San Francisco's number 2, the Ravens ranked number 12, but I think they're actually better than that because all their guys are finally healthy. You've played against both of these teams. What are you thinking about this?
Well, I think San Fran has the edge. They're just younger, more athletic than those guys, but I think the Ravens have a nice chemistry working. They've been together for a couple of years, and they know what to expect, so it's going to be a tough battle.
And in the San Francisco quarterback, they've got a guy that can run. He really can run. If they play man-to-man, if the Ravens play man-to-man defense, couldn't they be in trouble?
I mean, that's great just for the fact that it's his 10th professional start. I mean, he's not even in double digits, and he's
a little wet behind the ears.
Can you actually prepare mentally? Is there stuff that you could do that he's doing to prepare mentally for something like this?
You know, we talked about this a while ago, just in brief. Sharpshooters, athletes, they try to keep their mind distracted and not on the moment. So they're thinking about something else. I've heard baseball players say, I think about what my grandmother might be wearing or what underwear my partner is wearing or players wearing. They want to be distracted and not really in that moment.
I don't think about the grandmother, but I know what he's saying.
Do you have yourself thinking so focused that all of those other things, you shut out the noise?
Yeah, you try to. You try to go into the game and make sure everything's on the back burner.
Right.
You want to focus on the task at hand and just and go out and be a winner.
Well, we know distractions can be really a problem, and there have been all sorts of distractions going on. Hold on. Can you guys pause for a second? Stay right where you are. Apparently, we've got some breaking news we need to toss to Frank. Frank, what do you have? All right, we're back talking to our Super Bowl roundtable. Wanted to get to a few topics before we run out of time. We were talking about distractions. We've heard about Ray Lewis now having to defend himself amid these accusations of deer antler doping. We've heard doping allegations before. Dr. John Dial, you never heard of this either, had you?
Never heard of it. Doc was telling me about it earlier.
Yeah, I mean, deer antlers. Think of it this way. You can get medicine from a lot of different places. You can make it. You can get it from plants. You can get it from animals. So deer, they grow the antlers so fast that there's a hormone in there. That hormone is essentially IGF is the same as HGH. So basically it's a hormone. It's not illegal.
Oh, it isn't?
Yeah. Well, that's a great point. It's not illegal, like EPO isn't illegal, but it's banned in sports because it's an unfair advantage. So we're allowed to have it around. You're just not allowed to use it if you're competing in sports.
Okay, and then another topic that some people are thinking is kind of an issue, Ravens safety Ed Reed potentially going to the Patriots. Allie McKay would be happy. How big of a deal is this? Do you think it's going to happen? What are your thoughts?
It's not a big deal. I think a lot of players state what they want to do.
Sure.
I mean, during the season. I mean, this is the Super Bowl and it's a big deal, but stating where you want to go is not a big deal. I don't think
Till the ink sign, nobody needs to stress.
No question.
Distraction?
I think this food is a distraction.
Can we actually, you guys have been so polite. I've never seen 3 men so restrained around food. None of you have even taken a bite.
This is one of my favorite
Can we say a big thank you to the folks at Cheesecake Factory? They provided today's appetizers. Some of it's 50 items. It's your new favorite word. Kerry.
Skinnylicious.
Skinnylicious. All of their Skinnylicious items on the menu, all under 590 calories, all served this Sunday, a Super Bowl Sunday at a Cheesecake Factory near you. And also, we got to give a shout out to the Rhodes Foundation, founded by one KERRY RHODES. Tell us about the work you're doing very quickly.
The Skinnylicious got me. The Rhodes Foundation. I started back in 2005, and it's just an initiative for me to give back to kids in my community, giving a kid a scholarship to college every year now, and it's a big deal.
We like that you're doing that.
Well,
thank you. You're a good man. Thank you for coming here so early. Cheesecake Factory, we love you guys. Happy Super Bowl. We won't get your picks because that could be a problem. We should have gotten to that, but we didn't have time for that either.
Go Niners.
Ginger, go Niners. I think we all agree. Ginger, back to you. Let's take a